What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am starting my day at H.O. Penn. This is our local Caterpillar dealer. It is a pretty nice building here, and they have some parts inside for me. They should have 2 batteries and then a brake line hose for one of our machines. So I'm gonna run in and grab it. As long as they have everything, I'm gonna go to our Orange County yard. I'm gonna install the batteries on one of our trucks. We're actually putting it on an International, but we use the Caterpillar batteries just because they are very good batteries. And the hose is for one of the loaders. I'm not doing the hose today. We're gonna let Matt tackle that. There are 2 brake lines that need to be replaced on one of the machines there. I'll show them when I get there, but let me run inside and make sure we have everything here, and then we will hit the road. All right, guys, I am pulling out of H.O. Penn. They had both the batteries here, and they also had the hose made for me. They make all of those hoses here. I ordered it the other day, but as we're pulling out, I'll show you all the equipment they have here. They got a big quarry dump truck there, 745, but this place is always loaded up with equipment. Time to hit the road and get to our Orange County yard. All right, before we put the battery box cover back on, let's test this thing out, make sure it'll start. Come on. Should have power. We got power. Seems a little low. It's weird. Nice. Started right up. Good to go. I'm gonna throw all this stuff back on, and then I'll walk over and show you guys what the hoses for the loaders for the one motor are. All right, guys, so I'm over here with our 930, and one of the hoses I have right here, I actually picked another one up the other day, and it's already inside the cab. I'm gonna throw this one in the cab as well, but they're both brake lines. So right here you have a valve, and then on this one here, if you see this bubble here, I'm blocking the camera, see this bubble? It is very soft. I don't know how well the camera's picking that up here, but this is pretty much ready to burst any minute now. So that's what this hose is for. The other one that is sitting right there in the cab is this hose back here, which runs all the way down and goes to this rear axle here. And I don't know, let me try and get in here so you can see it. Actually, you should be able to see it up on, I'm trying to see if you can see it. It's a little tight. I'm gonna try and squeeze in here so I can show you guys, but all right, so let's see, where are we? Right there, you see that fitting, it 90s to the other side, but this hose right at, I'm trying to point to it, right at the tip of my finger there, is dripping. So that's where that one is. It runs up in here into a block, which I don't know if I'll be able to show you. It's super tight in here, but basically it comes up into a block that holds all of the hoses together, runs all the way up here, and then back down into this. You can see the hoses all run to the back here. So it is quite a time consuming job. It's not really difficult. It'll just take a bit of time because you have to pull at least this panel off, possibly this one, and maybe one of these back here, in order to get to the clamps that lock all of the hoses together. You can see right there is one of them. You have to unbolt it in order to get the hose out and put the new one in there. So we didn't want to go ahead and do the one hose that I have sitting in here already, because then we'll be doing the job twice pretty much. So we waited until I got this other hose. I'm gonna throw it in the cab, and then one day in the future we are gonna come here and tackle this. But I'm gonna lock this up, and then we are heading down to our main shop. All right guys, I'm down at our main shop, and we have to address this F350 here. So if you saw a couple videos ago, I mentioned that I got pulled over and got a couple violations, which I have right here. One of them being improper size, location, color of required CMV markings, partial name of carrier, half missing. So this is really what he was talking about. It's not half missing, it's just ripped and folded over. But I'm gonna pull this off today. I have two new ones right here, one for each side. Let's go take a look at the other side real quick. This one is not nearly as bad, but it is definitely starting to peel off. So basically I have to pull these off. See, they come off pretty easy. I'm gonna clean that area, and then I have a heat gun in our shop here. I'm gonna pull out, that way I can make sure that these stick very nice. Let's see, yeah, this one's coming off just as easy. If it wasn't ripped, it probably would have pulled off in one piece. It would be nice if the back of these stickers were cut in two, and I could do the top and then work my way down through the crease. I can try that, but it's not going to be the easiest. I need to peel it like that a little bit, just work the top on, and then somehow get the bottom out. But let me heat it up first and see what happens. Definitely getting pretty warm, not crazy hot, but should definitely help. I think I'm just gonna peel the whole thing and work my way across like that, rather than top to bottom. But it is tough to get through this crease, unless I can do the top. Let's see. Might work. It's a good thing I do not install wraps and decals for a living. I'll take the heat gun out again. Heat it up and squeegee it out as I work my way across. doesn't look terrible. I think it's a little bit higher on this side than it is on this side. But we're not taking it off, that's for sure. I don't really feel too many bubbles either. There's one here. Try and work that out. That does not want to come out. There's one bubble there and one bubble up here. I hit it with some heat and then I'll take this outer cover off. Okay, go. Not terrible. It is a little bit higher on this side. I don't know how much. There's one bubble here and one little crease. Don't know how that happened. I didn't feel that before. Where did my squeegee go? Here it is. There's a bubble. It's probably hard for you guys to tell. It's right in the top of the 8 here. There was one up in the top somewhere, but that seems to have came out. There's a little one right there. Overall, it's not bad. It's definitely on there pretty good. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. This was the passenger side here. So we have a couple little creases right down here. There is a bubble right in the bottom of the O, a little tiny one there. A couple small ones throughout it that I noticed. There's one right here on the E. But overall, it is not bad. Definitely readable. There is no rips in it or anything. Let's take a look at the driver's side one. This one has a little bubble here and a crease here. It's also a little bit slanted like that. I don't know if the camera is picking up. The way I can tell is from this old line right here. You can see it is a bit bigger between the sticker and the old line on that side than it is here. So I can tell, well actually, I could be wrong, but I'd have to follow the crease. It definitely looks like it from the crease. This old sticker looks like it was pretty square with the crease. So more than likely the new sticker is on an angle. But leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. Did I do the driver's side or the passenger side better? One thing I have to do real quick is, let me clip this somewhere. I have to fill this form out because it says right here, within 15 days of the inspection, sign below certifying all violations noted on this report have been corrected, blah, 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 blah. If you do not certify this report with the required certification, wait. Failure to certify this report with the required certification can result in penalties up to $1,000 per day for each day the violation continues, up to a total of $10,000. So definitely need to fill this out and go on the website and tell them that we are complete so we don't get fined. But I think that is gonna wrap it up for this one. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.